Hey YouTube, this is my second video, and I'm going to get right away to the Ultimate Fighter finale this Friday, December 11th predictions for Team McGregor versus Team Faber. Right, first up, Joby Sanchez versus Gene Herrera. I think Joby Sanchez will win because I think he'll be a stronger fighter. I think he'll just win. I don't think Gene Herrera's as good. Joby Sanchez had a little bit more experience in the octagon. With he had a win last time. Gene Herrera lost. So in second, Gabriel Gonzaga versus Konstantin Erokin. I think Gabriel Gonzaga will win because Konstantin Erokin, a lot of people don't know who he is. He's only had one fight in the UFC and lost. To Victor Pesta. Gabriel Gonzaga, I think, will win. He's been at a higher level for a lot longer, and so I think it's Gabriel's fight. Third, Tetsuya Kawajiri versus Jason Knight. I think Tetsuya will win because he will be the stronger fighter. I know he might be going down the hill now, but I think he can pull it off. Against the guy making his debut. Doesn't mean Jason Knight can't win. I'm not saying that at all. I just don't know who Jason Knight is. Tatsuya's been in there with some of the best too. Right, and next one, Ryan LaFlare versus Mike Pierce. I think Ryan LaFlare will win. Because he's coming off a loss to Damian Maia. He probably learned a lot from that fight. Probably getting better at his jiu-jitsu. I think he will win. But Mike Pierce coming off that layoff from the October 9th card to Rousimar Palhares. I think this is Ryan LaFlare's fight. I don't think Mike Pierce will win. But it may be in his next fight he will win, but not this one. No, not yet. Next one, Joe Lauzon versus Evan Dunham. I think Evan Dunham's got this fight. I think he will fight the way he did in his fight with Ross Pearson. I think he will take Joe Lauzon. I think he'll be a stronger fighter. I think he'll hit harder than Joe. I just don't think Joe is as good as Evan Dunham. And, co-main event, you got Edson maybe not, because there's still more fights from the Ultimate Fighter to be added, but for now, Edson Barboza versus Tony Ferguson. I think Edson Barboza will win because he'll be too fast and powerful with his spinning kicks and excuse me, and his leg kicks. I think he will win. I think he'll beat Tony. I think Tony is going to lose this fight. Tony's only loss in the UFC is to Michael Johnson, but I think he'll lose this one too. I think Edson will just be too powerful. The main event is going to be Frankie Edgar versus Chad Mendes. I know this is tough because these guys are really equally matched. I think Frankie Edgar will win. I think Frankie has been in there with some of the best. Sorry, the computer turned off again. Frankie's been in there with some of the best. He's been a former UFC lightweight champion. He's been in there, had some great challengers, and I don't think Chad Mendes has been in there with. I know he's been in there with some greats, but not like Frankie Edgar at all. So I think Frankie Edgar will shoot. I know Chad. They're both great fighters, equally matched, but I just think Frankie's better. I think Frankie will. I like both guys. Frankie's better. I think he's. I just think he'll win on Friday. Today's Tuesday. It's today, the 8th, December 8th. And just another thing, an injury update for the December 10th card on Fight Pass. Mike Graves is injured. His replacing it will be Nate Coy. And I think Nate Coy will beat Danny Roberts, because again, I don't really know who Danny Roberts is. Again, I'm not saying he can't win. But I think Nate Coy, in his second fight on Tough 21, he looked outstanding. I think he will do that to Danny Roberts. And for the predictions for the Ultimate Fighter last episode, I predict for Saul Rogers versus Marcin, I predict Saul Rogers will win. I think Saul's faster. I predict he will go to the finale. For Artem Lobov versus Julian, I'm predicting Julian to win. I think he'll have his unorthodox style. I think he'll beat Artem because he beat Medhi, who beat Artem. So I think Julian will beat Artem. So I think it'll be Julian versus Saul for the finale. And that will be a good fight if that happens. If it ends up happening, I don't know because it didn't air yet. And so this is my second video, YouTube. Thanks for watching. And, I want to say one thing to my buddy Henry. If you're watching this, pinky dinky do, buddy. See ya.